Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Please like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. I do have a video uploading now. I don't know what time it is, like 9 a.m. It's from yesterday, but it's taking forever. And the weird thing in it is, I don't know if it's the actual audio or if it's just my phone, but there's a crackling sound in it, like my mic is going, or it almost sounds like that crackling sound to a vinyl record. So maybe those are significant to some of you or has something to do with history or the past, which is kind of showing up here right this second, just saying. And the weird thing is I've listened to other videos by other creators, ones of my own, didn't hear the sound, but there was someone, I don't know, I was just called to watch it, and it's a different reader. I don't know her name, but I think she's from like England or something. Anyways, it was about someone being obsessive, like obsessed with you, but in a negative way, like hater raider type crap. And that video was crackling for me too. So I don't know if it's just my phone picking and choosing shit or what the hell. So if you hear the crackling sound, I don't know. We'll see what this one does, you know what I mean? It's just weird that in between everything was clear except for those two things, like the reading I did yesterday, which I don't know what I'm naming it, and that obsessive one by somebody completely different, which the whole message didn't even really make much sense to me. It was just, it stood out that different parts of that video were crackling, you know, like maybe that's where focus on this, focus on that, not on the whole thing. So that could be advice for some of you as well, including myself. But there is something from the past here. I just wanted to bring that up. It was just weird. And we have managed to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of the condition. And then ghost. In the realm of shadows where memories are host, the echoes of what is gone still haunts me most. Something from the past is haunting someone. You're heavily thinking about it, or someone around you is, because then at the bottom of the deck was a procrastination. The ticking of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Overthinking, you know, like when you have those intrusive thoughts, or you just can't stop thinking about a specific situation or someone or something, and it's like, this has gone on for way too long. It's what it feels like. Like, even if you don't think about whatever this is or whoever this is every single day, it's still there. It's still haunting someone. Something is still haunting someone. And it's almost like trying to make the best of a bad situation, or the best of things, you know. Even though this bothers me, I'm making the best of it. Now I just turn this around. Someone might not be making the best of a situation, or they won't be. Just turn this around. I want to put all of this back now. Like, I want to be done with it. So there's something that somebody doesn't want to deal with anymore, or they just want to be done with the situation. You know, it's like, I don't want to think about this crap no more. I just want the whole situation to just be over and done with. Like, case closed. But there's something missing in that. Maybe somebody's looking for missing information, or they're trying to figure something out. All must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Well, that never works out. Just saying, you need to please yourself. And when you try to please everyone, that's next to impossible, because we all want and need and think differently, and what we all want different shit. It's an impossible task, impossible things, pleasing every single person. That's why you just have to be your authentic self and do what makes you happy, and the right people will be around you. Those who aren't in your circle, those who hate you obsessively or otherwise, you're never going to change their minds, you know. And usually people who are in that energy, it's because they love you so much they can't stand it, because you have something that they don't. You're quote unquote better than them in some way. So don't let that shit bother you. Most of you don't, but I don't know, I just want to be like, just be yourself. Do what you love. Do what you're good at, no matter what people say and think and do and whatever, because it's not about them. It's about you. It's about your journey. And like I said, the right people will be around you and stick by your side through whatever this is. I feel like I'm planning something. I don't know. So do we have Dr. Evil around or some shit? I just heard that's my plan. Okay. Well, hopefully your plan is to just be you and do whatever makes you happy and give everyone else the fucking finger. Anyone who is against you, I guess. Apology, forgiveness, returned, sorry. But it showed up reversed. But then I turned it upright. Is this a forced apology? Because the first card, I turned it all around. So you turned a shitty situation all around. So for the better, like taking the ghost from the past, a problematic situation, whatever it is that you're thinking about or that was holding you back for X amount of time, you turned it around into something positive, which is great. And then it's like an apology wants to come in, somebody wants to apologize, but now they can't because you turned the situation around. Or they just don't want to because it'll make you look good, it'll make you look better, it'll make you look credible if they come in and apologize and own up to something. So whatever you can't seem to let go of, or whatever this person can't seem to let go of, it does involve another person or people, and I don't feel like the apology is going to come in. I just read about somebody wanting to apologize the other day too. I don't know, because I just want to be like, if I say this or do this, it makes you look good. Like, fuck that. I don't want to give you what you want. Maybe you just don't want this fucking apology anymore. You don't care. I also feel I'm not going to apologize for being myself. I'm not going to apologize for this or that, whatever it is, because it's not, this doesn't, when I say it like that, it doesn't feel like, oh, I fucked up and now I need to say sorry because it's the right thing to do. No, this feels like for some of you, you're going, I have no need to apologize, no reason to apologize over this situation, over whatever, because I am who I am, and whatever choices you made weren't intended to hurt anyone or cause harm or problems or whatever. So it's like, why should I say sorry when I didn't intentionally do anything wrong? It's like, I'm not going to apologize for being myself, for doing what I love, for whatever, that's what that feels like. Like, just because this is what you expect and this is what you want, that doesn't mean that's what you're gonna fucking get, because it's not legitimate. It's like when you have insecurities or low self-esteem and you apologize for everything. I used to do this in the past. Like, there was this one person I remember, I just kept saying sorry for no fucking reason because I was standing too close. Like, oh, I feel like I'm in your bubble, or I don't know, it was just own shit in my head at the time, and I would just say sorry constantly, like, oh, I feel like I'm always in the way, I feel like there's I gotta make everything good and better. I don't think that way anymore, I'm just saying, but I was very insecure at one point in my life, and that's the fucking truth. I mean, we all go through that shit at some point, and that's the energy I'm feeling here. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and apologize for shit that I don't need to. There is someone who needs to apologize for some bullshit, though. And they might be thinking that way because it's the I'm always right. There's a difference between, feeling like you have to apologize for yourself when you don't because of insecurities, versus somebody knowing they fucked up and they're just going, well, I was in the right, so I'm not going to apologize. There's a major difference there, and there could be two separate energies acting like that, So it's almost like if you're not gonna, I don't know, if you're not gonna apologize for whatever, then why the fuck should I? Because someone was in the wrong, and whoever that is, they should own up to whatever this is, but I don't know if they're gonna. It doesn't really seem very promising Just saying. Someone's pretty arrogant, but I don't feel like that's you. There's something to do with a salt shaker. That's a thimble, but thimbles are so when you're like sewing, you don't poke your fucking finger. It's a level of protection. And I think in yesterday's reading, I was talking about Sleeping Beauty and getting her finger poked and stuff. You're protected. Because that's what it is, a level of protection. You're protected as you work. I don't know if your work is protecting you, but it's like through whatever you're doing for work, whatever you're working on, you're protected and your work is protected. You're not going to get hurt doing this, because I'm thinking about sewing. You're not going to get poked. You're not going to get hurt. Maybe you weren't hurt by doing something, and somebody might look at you as though your butt hurt or something. Everyone must have this. Okay, I don't know what you must have, what everyone has. But salt is protection too, so it's kind of funny that that looked like a salt shaker. Maybe somebody eats a lot of salt, or they need to. Like you need to have more sodium in your diet. But I always think of salt as protection, especially in readings. And the thimble is like protection too. If you take a stand, if you stand up for yourself in this situation, you're protected. Like, I don't feel like you're the one that's going to get hurt. There's someone around you who's going to get butt hurt, though, because you're not doing what they want you to do. Believe in divine timing. Cards just keep flipping all around. Like, this one just did a happy little dance, just saying. My room smells like paint or a chemical or something, like spray paint, that smell. But it kind of smells minty at the same time. I don't really know what this fucking scent is. I don't have a scentsy thing in here or anything. I smelled it before the reading, but it's like weird smells. Something smells weird. Maybe you're looking at this person like, this situation seems weird. But you could literally be smelling some type of chemical or something. And it's like, well, what the hell is that? What would that be? Where is that coming from? And that doesn't feel spiritual, though. You just could be around something. It's being brought to my attention for a reason, so it has something to do with a sense of smell, something you're smelling. It's reminding me of like when you're in the shop spray painting and paint, like protecting your art, protecting your work, like the clear coat on paint and stuff, because you're protecting whatever you painted, whatever you did, so that it stays put. Someone's protecting their work, protecting something. Like I said, I feel like you're protected anyways, but that's also the final step when we're talking about art and stuff like that. Like whatever you're protecting, like the clear coat, you can't see it though. It's clear. It makes everything a little brighter though. Makes everything a little brighter. You can't see it, which, like spiritual protection, signs and synchronicity, shit like that makes the you a little brighter, you know, a little smarter, or you're shining a little brighter. But it's like you're protected, but you can't see it. Someone might be thinking about something from the past and wondering why it's not working out. Why someone's not coming forward, why they're not saying this, apologizing, whatever. But it's a level of protection that you can sense, but you can't see. Because you probably shouldn't be dealing with whoever this is. I don't know, I feel like you're more protected than you even know. And the people who leave our lives, they leave for a reason. Or you're just plans keep getting fucked up around this person for a reason. So say you try to plan a meetup, or you want to talk to him, or whatever it is, and there's always something that comes up. It's like, oh shit, now I got an appointment, or this is going on, I can't talk right now, I can't do this right now, I've got to go over here and do whatever. Sometimes other people can contribute to that shit, but it feels like divine intervention, like you're not able to connect with this person for a fucking reason. And you might not be fully clear on what that reason is. Or they aren't. Someone isn't. Believe in yourself. Believe that this is for your best. Believe that this is in your best interest to walk away from the situation or person. I want to know more on this divine timing. When it's meant to be, it will be, but I feel like there is someone in your energy that should just stay gone. And it's probably someone that you don't really want to be gone, Something's going to be made clear to you in a very strange and unusual way. Like, I don't know, that aha moment when everything just clicks and you go, oh yeah, that makes a hell of a lot of sense as to why this didn't work out, or why I should have stayed away from you. Like, for example, when I predicted that someone I know from the past was going to be shot and murdered basically 2 years before it happened, I was thinking of it in a different way when I wrote it down, but it was for my protection. It's like the way that I felt, even though I think I was feeling that person's energy, that paranoia and shit, the way that I felt, what kept me away. I mean, I've stayed away for many reasons, because I wasn't in that lifestyle anymore either, but I'm still a nice person, and I don't judge you by what you're doing in your past. I didn't want to be around it for temptation purposes in the beginning, but what that person was dealing with, I was never tempted by, because I didn't really like that shit. But regardless of the details of that, it's like, I remember, because when he had reached out to me like months before he passed away, I was like, stay away. I didn't want to talk to him, and it wasn't because I didn't care about him. Like, I didn't care about him at the time. It was, I just didn't. I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna open that can of fucking worms, And and then he gets murdered, and so he was around a bad crowd in a bad situation, and I was nowhere near it because of how I felt. So I was like, no, I'm just not gonna. It's something like that, even if it's not that severe. It's just an example, because I don't know, I almost feel like, regardless of bad people, bad crowds and shit like that, I don't know, I feel like hiccups keep happening, obstacles. There's a lot of obstacles between you and this person or people or whatever within this situation that's keeping you away, or keeping them away, without you even realizing it. Probably because you're only seeing half of something, or somebody's only like sharing half of something. There's something hidden here. And it's okay if you don't understand or you don't know fully. Just stay away. Like, just don't put yourself in a shitty predicament because you're curious. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to know. I want to know what's going on here. Or don't push the limits with certain people and in certain situations, because it's not going to end well if you do, is what it feels like. It's almost like, just let this go. Whatever this is, let it go. Because when the time is right, you'll know, for one, like 110%. You'll see why. Because that's what I was kind of getting at, is like with your intuition, and I always say, just trust yourself, even if you don't have the answers, even if you don't know why you're feeling the way you're feeling, why you're doing whatever the hell you're doing, just trust yourself, because you could end up in bad situations. Like, I guess, for example, I keep using pretty severe situations, so someone might really need to stay the fuck away from another person or people. But when I was 14 and I died and I was brought back, basically, had to be resuscitated, I had a bad feeling. I remember standing at the top of this person's driveway with my boyfriend at the time, and I'm feeling the same feeling I felt before, like that pit in my stomach. It was like a nervous, oh shit feeling. It wasn't a, like, oh, I'm a little scared. No, I was going, something's fucking wrong. Like, I shouldn't be here. That's how I felt. I believe that's what I thought, too. But I trusted the person I was with. I'm like, oh, he wouldn't let anything happen to me. Well, something fucking happened to me. I should have just turned my happy ass around and been like, no, I'm not going to do this. Because that's what I was feeling. But I chose to ignore the warning signs. I chose to ignore myself and follow somebody else. I chose to listen to somebody else, to trust in them when I should have trusted myself more, and something bad happened. It's something like that. Taking care of you and trusting yourself is your fucking protection. Because we all have that little warning system, you know? But we have service here. There's dealings with the law. There's something to do with the justice system. Don't worry, there will be justice in this situation. But someone's going to end up, I don't know if they're going to end up getting arrested or, because this feels like something you don't want to be part of, you know? Like, you don't want to be around this situation, this person. Someone might be going to fucking jail. Can't touch this. Don't know why I'm singing that. Solitary confinement. The record. That's like what you say in court or with your lawyers and shit, like, this is on record or off record. This person has a record. The record. The record. I was just talking in the very beginning about vinyl records. The record. Did somebody record something for one that could be in here? I mean, when you're in court, all that shit's recorded, but because I wanted to be like, for the record. The record. Okay. I don't know what the record is. Just, it could be a literal one, like pertaining to the law, judicial system or something, like your past, their past. Or it's listening to vinyl. You know what's making me think of now with like a record player and stuff is when the needle won't move and it's stuck. And it's like, it keeps repeating. It just keeps, somebody keeps doing something over and over, but there could be repeated information in here, but I was talking about the overthinking as well. And being stuck on something from the past or whatever. Like, it's like over, and over and over and over again until you pick up the needle and let it go around again. Somebody's stuck on something. I don't know if they're stuck on you or what, but they're stuck on something. Okay. I don't know. I'm feeling a little lightheaded for some reason. Community. Somebody won't get over something. Or there's people in this situation, like a group of them that just won't get over whatever this is. The number 7 could be significant, and vices. So, you know, dealings with the law, not doing shit you should be doing, that's for sure. So these are unhealthy people or low vibing people that are involved in the situation because they're just not in their best place, you know. Something to do with mutiny. It's like if you're not with us, you're against us. That's what this feels like. So, I don't know, people are looking at you or the situation from a very fucking skewed viewpoint because You're not trying to please them anymore. You're not trying to please everyone. You're marching to the beat of your own drum and doing your own fucking thing and listening to yourself, which is probably upsetting whoever the hell these people are. Because that's what I was saying before with the insecurities. Like, low vibe people love it when we're in that energy, because it's easy to take advantage of someone who's very insecure or, you know, whatever, in that place, in that state. You get what you want more because it's a people pleaser energy. So if you used to be a people pleaser, I don't feel like you're one anymore. And this person or people feels like more than one. They're not happy about that because you were giving them what they wanted, what they needed. They could suck your ass dry and just be totally fine, but you're not feeding into that anymore. You're not allowing it anymore. Your boundaries. They want you to be insecure about something, which is probably why this information is not coming to light, because if you think of something over and over and over and it drives you fucking insane and you question yourself and then you get confused, like, oh, what the hell is this? Why is this so significant? What, you know, that energy? People like this love to keep you in that energy because then you're not moving forward. You're like the needle on the record machine, just over, and over. You're stuck. You'll never finish the song. Or the album, you know, whichever, the whole thing. Somebody wants to keep you stuck on something because they want you to question yourself, question everything, question this. I don't know, I feel like I want you to question shit forever. Because that's what brings them joy, because it keeps you stuck and you're not moving forward. You're not thriving, you know, when you're in that energy. But I almost feel like you might have been stuck on something for your own safety at one point, you know, like, I can't move forward just yet because you got to figure this out, or, you know, I just don't know what steps to take, and like, what do I do? It's for your own, it was for your own protection. You could have been stuck on a person for your own protection. Maybe that's how you gained information, whether it was spiritually speaking or not, because just talking to someone face to face, there's some interaction here that gave you some type of clarity in the past, and that might be why you're stuck on something that someone said. And if you're not stuck on what they said, that might be coming up. Like, okay, why was I so stuck on you or this? What was that about? I gotta look back and go over this. I don't know, there's gonna be some clarity in that, and it's gonna allow you to pick up the needle and keep going. Because it wasn't about you, it was about them, it was about whoever this person is, who wasn't fucking listening, apparently. Inconsiderate, always thinks they're right. That's that type of people I was just talking about. I don't feel like you're reaching out to them. We're down to 2. There was 3 people in the card, now we're down to 2. Because someone isn't listening anymore. They're not paying attention. But there's 2 people who still are. Who probably don't like you. They might be paying attention to you online, or there's a significant website here. Like web page, whatever. Web address. That a con is using, or somebody doing something they shouldn't be doing on the internet, you know what I mean? I just heard there's more than one way to skin a cat. So there's more than one way to do whatever this is to achieve this goal. It doesn't feel like a very good goal. Making amends again. That looks like a partnership to me. Like, yeah, all right, we have a deal. We have a deal. I'll do that. I'll do that if you do this. Quid pro quo, this for that. I don't know, but it feels like tasks, like I'm divvying up it's an assignment, Like, okay, you do that, you do that, you do that. That way we're not all together. We're not congregated together. So there's like, I don't know, maybe there's an IT person who can hack shit. Okay, I'll handle the online stuff. I don't know what the other people are fucking doing. But it's like, what are you good at? You're good at that, so you do that. You're good at this, you do that. That's what this feels like. Somebody making a deal with someone they shouldn't. Actually, one of these. It's kind of funny too with this energy and the shirt I decided to wear because I could not pick up my fucking clothes. Somebody might ride motorcycles as well. They're on the move. That's like the Knight of Wands energy. Something's happening really quick. Or somebody wants quick results and it ain't happening that way because you're stuck on something. Like, I don't know, it's like it's gonna happen really fast and then all of a sudden the record player breaks. It's like, what? I don't know. I keep wanting to go back to the record player, so that could be very, very significant in this situation. Maybe there is a significant record player or records that you have. There's records. You have records of something. You know what's funny too, if you think about it with vinyl? I know I'm getting sidetracked. With vinyl, you can't see the words. Do you know what I mean? It's black with lines. And you just stare at it and go, how the hell is there music on this? Just like with CDs and shit like that. It's like, where? It's like, I know it's there, but I can't fucking see it. But the second you put it on the record player, it comes to life and you can hear it. I mean, that makes me think of spiritual stuff, but there's a record that you can't see but you can hear. So it could be an audio thing, like a voice recording or something. So there's no picture. It's just, so you don't even know what it is until you push play. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody might have a recording of something and they don't know what it is until they push play, because even digitally, if you see the little voice things, you don't know what the fuck it is until you push play, until you can hear it. You don't know what it is until you can hear it. That's going to make sense to somebody, and whether it's in a spiritual sense or not, because yeah, whatever. But anyways, what I was going to say with my shirt is, out of all the fucking shirts I put on, took off, whatever, I decided on this one, which is, thou shall not try me, mood 24/7. Like, don't even try me, bitch, you know? So maybe some of you are getting into that energy, like, good luck. I don't feel like you're paying attention to whatever's going on around you, to this group, to these people, this person. But they might think you are. Because I want to be like, I'm not even listening to you, or I have no clue what's going on in your life, whatever, but maybe you do know. Even though you can't see with your own eyes, you know something. You're hearing something. I didn't see it with my own eyes, but I heard it. That's when people talk. But then we have not listening. Give me more. Anchor. Not listening, being stuck. Being stuck on something. Someone's not listening to the right information. They're not listening to something that they need to be listening to. They're stuck on, I mean, this person could just be stuck on not listening, like, I ain't paying attention to you at all anymore. But there's more to it than that. Somebody's stuck in life because they're not listening. They're not paying attention to something important. Well, the key is here. The key is listening, apparently. Listening to yourself. Listening to your higher power. Listening to your heart. Listening to you above the chitter-chatter, you know, above whatever else anyone is saying. Oh my gosh, what is with this fucking record player? Because now I'm thinking of, like, I think it was in the movie Little Nicky, and there's been some other horror movies where they do this, where, you know, you play Was it Chicago? I can't remember what the band was, but anyways, when you play the record backwards, it's like demonic. Okay, so why is it making me think of that? So like when you go backwards, it's fucking creepy or bad. But somebody can't go forward until they're stuck. Somebody's stuck on something. Maybe they're stuck on the fact that something seems demonic or bad. They're stuck on a bad situation or something negative that happened in the past. They won't let go of something. Because every time you backtrack, it gets worse. I don't know, because it's making me think of creepy music now. Yeah. Whenever you go over something over and over and over, like the more times you go over it, the worse it seems. 2 of coins. And probably the more confusing it gets. Because this is also stuck energy. Which way do you want to go? It's almost like, should I keep listening to the same fucking record, the same song? Or should I just get a whole new record? Yeah, you don't want to keep repeating something. We have the 8 of Wands. I don't know who to listen to or who to believe. I don't know what to say. Somebody doesn't know who's telling the truth in a situation. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ace of Wands reversed. It's a useless delay. Yeah, somebody is not listening to themselves. They're just going round and round and round, and it's an unnecessary delay, because I feel like whoever this is, whoever you are, you know exactly what the truth is for you. You know what's in your best interest, regardless of what people say and do in heaven, whatever they have done and said in the past. It's like, I don't know who to believe. Believe your fucking self. What do you feel? That's really what this feels like. Trust within you, not within this group, this person, these people. Whoever is feeling stuck, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to say. You know, what is it? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Somebody did something dumb. You could have called them on their shit and they're just not happy about it, but I just feel like I keep going over this and over this and over this. It's kind of exhausting energy. I just realized my AC is still on. Hopefully you guys can hear what the hell I'm saying. Sorry for the background noise. It's like I tuned that out. Okay, so if you think about it, if there's a constant noise, whether you get a ringing in your ears or not, like if you have, is it tinnitus? Sometimes you can, it's almost like it goes away temporarily just because you get used to the sound. You get used to the buzz, the chitter chatter. You get used to something when it doesn't stop. When it's always on, you get used to something. So if somebody always acts the same way, always does the same shit, always says the same shit, or it's literally an annoying sound, like the hum of those fucking fluorescent lights, you know, those are annoying. But if you're in the room long enough, it's almost like the hum or the buzz goes away. You tune it out, not listening. Somebody's tuning someone or something out because it's always there. So it's like not paying attention to what's right in front of your fucking face because it's always there. That's what that feels like. So whatever this problem is, it's just you don't even realize You know, it's making me think of like when you're a mom or a parent or whatever, but mom as an example, and your kid's going, mom, 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 mom. They say it like 20 fucking million times, and you're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden you're like, what? And they're like, I said your name like 20 times. Like, where were you? You're just tuning them out because they're always there, you know? You were tuning them out because they were always there. There could be someone you should listen to. Listen to what they're saying. Or what's going on, because I don't know, I feel like I'm tuning it out. I'm tuning this information out. I'm tuning this person out. I'm tuning this sound out. Because it's either because I'm oblivious or because it's like second nature. But that's got to stop in order for something to move forward. Yeah, alright, I've been on here long enough. Love you guys. Peace.